Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, welcoming you all to another episode of Wow, totally wrong game! Disco Elysium! I really need to get you... It's like every time I start a new Let's Play, I always get the name confused with the last game I played, so it's like, okay, sure. Whoops. But anyway, last we left off, we learned that we are the butt of jokes within the our beautiful precinct. Everyone seems to think that we're a funny guy. Apparently, us being absent-minded, losing our gun and badge is not unexpected, quote-unquote. And also, I learned that the outside music is an actual piece of music, like, from 2013. It got copyrighted, so I I had to mute the music audio on that video, and like that, it's just 1 minute, but part of my personal audio sounds off. That was YouTube trying to autocorrect itself to erase the music from that moment. So, learn something new. Anyway, that said, let's go ahead and continue our job. Talk to witnesses or peoples of interest. Well, peoples of interest mean murderer, but it's fine. Hello, sir. Don't mind me shining a light on your face.
The unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
I'm just shy. I can be in this conversation and still move them. Still move the flashlight. It's like, hey, sir, we're gonna pretend we're in a dark, dank interrogation room. I got questions for you, and you better answer. I'm blinding him.
Mr. Guard, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liqueur? Oh my god! Is it? Wow, that is good. That is good attention to detail. Because I did the crit success with Kitsuragi, I get this op. That is good attention. They could have easily just like, okay, you know what? Forget this, and then just continue. No, they included it because now I'll need someone to confirm it, obviously. But if you got a normal success with Kitsuragi, when it comes to this part, do you get this option still, or is this only because you got that crit success with Kitsuragi? I have to know. If any of you guys are watching it and know the answer, please tell me. I am very, I'm very intrigued by that.
Are you kidding me?
No, man. Help me out. Seriously. What is golden orange and smells like liqueur?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
I'm orange? Well, unless he means the Kitsuragi. I'm green, sir. Are you colorblind? I am not orange. I'm wearing green.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
No, is he serious? Is that really something our name? That is, I gotta read that again. Golden orange and smells like liqueur. That really is our name? Well, that doesn't quite cut it. But maybe his name is an actual kind of alcohol.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right. Questions. Okay, I got this. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
And you know what? That's actually very true of real life logic. I like that the game is giving you this warning. Well, of course, the game only gives you the warning if you have enough rhetoric, which I did. So if you have enough rhetoric, it rewards you by saying, don't just be a smart aleck and say, did you kill him? It's like, okay, well, great, you just shut them up. And that happens in real life too. You go like that, just shut them up. It's like, I want a lawyer or something like that. It's like, okay, well, we get no questions now. Alright, so where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Oh, that hole! Yeah, I remember seeing it. I think I know what he's talking about. Yes.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Alright. Do you happen to know why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, sir, I'm sorry. I asked where. Now I'm asking why. Two different questions, sir.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
Oh, sorry. The lieutenant says, he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Huh, well, good. Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
Well, sorry you feel that way, but I do prefer to be thorough, especially with matters like this.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Well, one more question. Do you happen to know who killed the man in the tree?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Wait, he said they? Wait, did he really say they? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Wait, when did he say they? Was it way back at the beginning of this conversation? I really have to read this. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. There's a courtyard. Easy. First door. Franco Negro. I probably shouldn't be saying this. Franco-Nigerian, excuse me. The Franco-Nigerian. That sounds more politically correct. Especially in this day and age. Yeah, when did he say they? He never said... No, when did he say they? I heard, I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Wait, okay, am I just okay, I had to rewatch that because I don't remember him saying they. I feel like I would have caught that. Well, before you said... Oh, way back when... Yes, he did say they. Well, before you said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Okay, I will admit this. See, there was more here, but then it just disappeared. So you... Oh, wow. Wow, if I did not have enough rhetoric, I would not have caught this at all. I would not have, honestly. Wow. So, okay, I see where this is kind of going. You can't... Now, obviously, you can't always rely on rhetoric. You may not have enough points, but you have to listen to what people are saying. Like, listen. The smallest detail. They hoisted him up on a tree. That is a small detail. Wow. Ooh, I'm gonna enjoy this. I like this. I like the writing, and above all, I love this. I love mysteries as well. Oh, I'm really gonna have to listen. And who exactly was saying all that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Okay. Do you know why the dock workers would want to lynch this particular man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Well, he did say they. And then he seemed surprised that I noticed the word they. So... I don't think this man killed the tree man. I don't think so. Alright, well, I have another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That actually... No, I'm sorry. That's all the questions.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real? That's money, obviously. Savoir faire. Slip away How am I gonna slip away unnoticed? I'm in a big wide room. But you know what? Let's try it. We're gonna get in trouble for this. Savoir faire of 2. Oh, what do I need? A 10. I need 8. Oh god, I need an 8.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger. Furiously. With both hands. Why?
I am so... Oh no! I am so sorry, man. Oh no! Oh, the lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she?
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Screw you, buddy!
Watch out!
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon?
Sorry, I, had a bit of an accident.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
The spinal cord? Wow. More of you guys. Just, you know, hidden around in my body? That's pretty cool.
You are way cool. cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
It's okay. Could be better, could be worse. But overall fine, I guess.
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
An old woman appears out of the blackness. How did she not get hit? Is she a ninja?
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Oh, so if I did not heal myself, I would have been dead. Boy! Oh, boy. Well, I'm glad I accidentally healed myself now. I would have died from this. No, not really. But are you okay, miss?
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
The man seems shaken by the incident.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
Ugh. Dude, look, I'm not paying for that. For that window.
Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room.
Ugh. Cool.
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there.
He points upstairs towards your room.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Well, I managed to pity my way out into lowering the amount of money I owe. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay, and I can't believe that actually happened. I thought I heard her for a moment. It's like, oh no!
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Well, can I throw the question back at you? Do I even have a home to go to?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Oh, yeah, somewhere. How about up on Marvel Hill,
Why did you say that?
Oh, well. Actually, good question. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you happen to know of a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
Expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Well, fine. Could I somehow trace my way back home? Like, down to the exact street, number on the building, all that good stuff?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
There are a lot of things going on here. There really is. My god. Yeah, there really is a lot of things. And I need to pay this guy 60 real. I'll assume I have 40. That is my assumption for today. Like, my total assumption. Oh my god, this... Oh, wait.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme. Used on everything, from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Oh. Clinging to the picture book version of the past century, where someone will come and cast out all the rich and homosexuals. I feel personally attacked right now. not for the former, but for the latter. I feel personally attacked here. Huh. Yeah, okay. The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Ooh. I learned a new phrase. Anti-centennial nostalgia. Huh. I know some people that do, like, wish they either were born in, like, in the last century or want to go back to the last century. So, that's actually fair. New phrase. Anti-centennial nostalgia. That's good to know. And, of course, I got some things... Oh, I got a level up, yes. Oh, I can add... Wait. Can I add... I can't add points here, but I can level up these things. Okay. Oh my god. I still haven't... I'll be honest, I still haven't read these things off screen yet, so... I will hold this off for later once I had a firmer understanding of what the heck all this is. I mean, no, I know it's level up, but... I suppose it depends on what I want, but... Yeah, I'll need to read through it. I really will. Learn skill, though. That's cool. I'll need to read through it. I also have some notes. Oh, find booze and drink it, of course. The magic will happen on its own. Oh my god. Who made the call reporting the crime? Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Pay for damages. You need to pay for the damages you caused in whirling in rags, or you won't have a place to stay tonight. Ask around for money, and do be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, just ask Galt. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. And I don't have a map. Wait. I literally don't have a map. These are found white found white checks. I see. Got it. These on white. Those on white are available to try now. I see. Okay, that's cool. And then here. 2 hours and 6 minutes. Okay, now I never mentioned it, but I do know that there is a time clock on the bottom right corner. I do notice that. And I have noticed that as I make topic choices, time is passing. So I can see this going good and bad. Good in that, okay, time is passing, I'm slowly solving this issue here. Bad in that, if I am tight on time, I can't necessarily be grilling someone for 10 minutes straight. So I can see that we'll have to do some balancing here, depending on the circumstances. But that's cool, that's cool. Get me out of here. Get, boy. Okay. Let me talk to the missus here.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Oh, well, thank you, ma'am, but I'm no Sweetie. I mean, just look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Oh, well, thank you, miss. I do appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Hire her on the... For what? Oh my god. Are you okay? I really am very sorry that I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me there.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
To be honest, I'm not sure myself. It was like my body just had a will of its own. one moment I was running and with my hands and making a lewd gesture, and the next, well, you know, I'm so sorry that you had to witness that.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
Well, thank you. Um, I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't quite know where I am or what I'm doing or, well, anything to be honest.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Well, I think I drank so hard I forgot literally everything the moment I woke up. A blackout of sorts, I suppose.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
Uh, I know that we're in Revachol.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise.
Well, I do recall hearing something about Revachol being the disgraced capital of the world. Something like that?
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be.
Let me think. It did used to be cool in the 30s. You know, I like this. I don't think we would have gotten this if we didn't have, like, those, passive skill checks. And then we probably just, like, honestly, I don't know anything. So that's so cool that... So we're gonna be... So all these random bits of information, it's not just random. It's gonna be coming into play later on down the line in some form or another. Oh, that is so cool. Because I learned all about this, what? Episode 2? Episode 1? And now I'm here, episode 4, using these points. That is so cool. That really is.
The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Her eyes are filled with light reflected off those gilded years, when the city seemed full of possibility.
Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Is it the spring of 51?
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Kind green ape pen. Oh, that's cool! So if I answer all the things for... Oh, wow, I actually got an item for that. If I did not know the year... Wow.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
So whatever this item is, I would not have gotten it if I had... Oh, that is cool. That is cool.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, I don't remember. Well, I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. In all honesty, I vaguely... Now, this could just me be talking out of my butt, but I vaguely remember hearing the word proletariat. Vaguely. But it could also be there's something about free market. No, that was from the past. I think it's this.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
But if there's no government, why are there cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Rivershall, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the Revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Huh. So, how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Well, of course, miss. Do you know who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Sweetie needs money. Well, you have helped me a lot. I was wondering, how would you like to come along with me? You know, help me out every now and again when you can.
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but, you know, sometimes there are those side mysteries, sequence killers and forays into the paranatural, you know, things like that.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Oh, but why not, miss? As they say, 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. Oh, well, thank you for at least considering it, miss. Oh, I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. Oh, that is so sweet. Okay, that is cool. I wonder if I could have gotten more items if I did answer correctly the other questions. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. I did get an item. Jesus. A green oh. Oh, it's to sell. Oh, well, thank you, miss, for giving me $1.35? $1.35. Is that all I have? Oh god, that's terrible. Get a reality lowdown. You have no idea where you are. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people do tend to be educated, after all. Good to know. And we will do that in the next episode. But for now, I'm just going to call a day here. We had a very productive day. We grilled the bartender. We almost killed a sweet old lady, to which sweet old lady was very nice to help us get a slight history lesson to the world. Yeah, not proletariat, it was the coalition. Ugh, God. See, this is what happens when it's, like, sectioned off in episodes. I tend to forget, especially when I have work in between. Some bits of information might get lost along the way, so forgive me on that. But mystery, we're getting started on a mystery. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Oh, this is gonna be fun. I love mysteries. I love the story so far. Fun times, here we come. Later.